Friends, hope you're having a great day today. A couple things we're going to touch on. One, what's happening in the Dallas-Fort Worth real estate market here at the end of the third quarter of 2019. Two, we had some really positive experiences this last month with new home construction. I want to share them with you and a couple of tips that might make a new home, brand new construction acquisition a little easier on you as a consumer. Before I dig into these topics, I'm David Russell with the Russell team, and if I can help you in any way with buying, selling, or owning your real estate, please call, text, or email me. I'm here to help. Let's talk first about new construction. Not all builders are created equal. Not all subdivisions within the same company are equal. Very different. The quality of the home is almost not dependent on the company. It's much more dependent on the quality of the builder. And that person's standards for building a high quality product. Yes, the builders have standards that they want enforced, but they rely on that. The companies have standards they want lived up to and built to, but they rely on that foreman to make sure that the house meets those standards. And that doesn't always work. I've had some terrible experiences this year with high-end homes, million plus, where the builders just were not flexible, not cooperative. They were actually borderline lying to the consumer. It was a really difficult experience. And I've had exceptional experience from a track home $200,000 product. So it all depends on that foreman, that builder. But let's go back to my story. So recently I helped somebody find a home up in McKinney at MI Homes in Heatherwood subdivision. The sales agent's name there is Vina. Vina, great job. You handled this so professionally and smoothly. It was a pleasure working with you. The product was superb. We had been out looking at a lot of new home construction in McKinney, and it was shocking how poorly some of these homes were built from big companies that you all would know. In a 4-foot section of wall, the wall may be off an inch, unsquare, an inch. That's huge. And big bows and all kinds of problems that shouldn't have been there. What was more disturbing was the salesperson's answers for why those were like that. And they were creative. So what's the tip? What's one tip to help you as a buyer when you're looking for new construction? Take someone like me, a competent realtor that's done this a lot of times, while you're hearing about all the great things about the house and the neighborhood and the price, we're looking at the quality of the home. Are the doors square? Are the walls plumb? Are they lined up? Do things work the way they're supposed to? I'm looking for defects in the product while you're talking to the builder to the salesperson, and they're trying to sell you on the home. I'm looking for reasons not to buy that home because I want you to have the best home possible. So take someone like me with you when you're looking for new construction. Now back to Vina. Man, that home was just incredible. MI Homes, Heatherwood, up in McKinney. Great job. Y'all go see them. Next one was over here in Coppell, and it's Normandy Homes. A little bit of a story with this one. There's two builders building a subdivision in Coppell. I think it's called South Haven or Southgate. Sorry, I don't remember that exactly. It's on Beltline, on the south side of Beltline. But Normandy Homes is in there, and American Legend is in there. And the buyer that I'm helping originally went to American Legend. That's the product that they thought they wanted. And through the experience of just trying to talk with them on the phone and get an appointment and get planned, it was such a negative experience. They told American Legend, we're not going to buy with you. And they went and bought with Normandy Homes and paid a little bit more for the home. So not all builders are created equal. So I wanted to give a shout out to Chris over at Normandy Homes. Great job. You really handled the process well. The follow-up from your company throughout the last couple of months with what's going on with the subdivision was fantastic, and that's how you guys earned this business. So well done for you guys. Now, another negative situation that I had recently was out in Fort Worth. Sorry, I don't remember the builder's name. We scheduled an appointment, showed up on time, and the salesperson was busy with another couple who had come in that morning but came back to sign a contract. So instead of them honoring the appointment with us, they booted us and wrote the contract with that client. My client walked out and went to another subdivision. Will not be buying in that subdivision with that company. That's not the company's fault. I'm sure that they don't know that their salespeople were doing that, but it certainly didn't leave a positive taste, if you will, in the minds of my client, and thus they will not be buying from that builder in that neighborhood. And I'm sorry, I can't remember who the builder was. So those are my stories about new construction. The tips are, One, take a competent realtor that's done this many times with you, that has had experience helping buyers facilitate either ground up and or spec homes. There's just things we know about the product and the process that you might not know. So it's advantageous for you to have an expert with you to help guide you. Two, hire a phase inspector. That was the other thing that was fantastic about MI, fantastic about Normandy. When we asked prior to contracting, hey, is it okay? What do you think about us bringing our own independent inspector? Both of them were, hey, fantastic, bring them. We don't mind that at all. We want you to have the best house. That's the reaction you want from that salesperson versus, well, we have all these people who inspected and you can bring them if you want, but it's really a waste of money. So if that salesperson is trying to talk you out of hiring a phase inspector, I'm going to question why that's the case. Just the truth, right? It's your money. If you want to have another person involved, great. Why should they care? Some do. And I have had some sales reps really push back hard, try and convince the buyer not to hire that phase inspector. It causes me a lot of questions and concern. What is this person trying to prevent? What are they trying to hide? I'm not really sure. So hire an agent. Always hire a phase inspector. If they won't let you, I would really question whether or not you want to buy that house. And three, shop for your mortgage. They have some incentives if you use their lender. It's because they have a financial incentive to direct you to their lender. But I always recommend that you shop at least one outside lender to make sure that the interest rates are the same. Because I have seen interest rate with some builders be a quarter point higher than outside, and that's because they're trying to make up for that incentive. So pay close attention to that. So realtor, phase inspector, always shop the mortgage company, at least with one other company. And if you do those things and you've got a great relationship with your salesperson, you should have a smooth sailing transaction. If there's anything I can help you with, please, I'm David Russell with the Russell team. Give me a call. I'm happy to help you. Have a great day.